I don't think 10-year-old me could have imagined Pokemon Yellow looking this good. There's something rather magical about seeing an Onix emerge from the darks of Rock Tunnel, so big it can't quite fit on the screen, or seeing my little player hopping astride my newly captured Rapidash, flaming mane miraculously not burning my threads to cinders. For anyone who played Pokemon Yellow when it arrived way back in 1988, this is going to hit you right in the nostalgia glands. Whether you're playing in tabletop mode or the big screen, or even goodness forbid in handheld mode without the motion controlled catching mechanic like some kind of madman, Pokemon Go looks phenomenal. Walking through each city feels like coming home for Pokemon Yellow players, but should impress those who are coming into Pokemon series for the first time. Modern tweaks to the classic gameplay should help too, like making each gym feel wonderfully unique, from the flower-adorned Celadon City Gym to the quiz show-themed oddities of Blaine's Cinnabar Island Gym. And of course, the fact that you will see wild Pokemon emerge from the long grass and move around brings a life to Pokemon Let's Go that the series has never had before. Rather than just moving through the long grass and hoping to bump into a Pokemon you're looking for to complete your Pokédex, you'll be able to choose which critters you try to catch. Avoiding the millionth Pidgey or a Tata is now possible, with you able to manoeuvre between the wild Pokemon if you see something awesome spawn on the other side of the greenery. It's a wonderfully modern touch to the classic game that utterly works, giving you much more control than previous games when it comes to building out your Pokédex. But Let's Go also takes Pokemon Go's idea that you simply have to catch Pokemon to add them to your collection, rather than traditional battling. In tabletop mode, or on the big screen, you simply mime throwing a Pokeball using your Joy-Con or the wonderful Pokeball Plus controller, following a similar process to Pokemon Go. It might feel a bit odd to long-term fans, but actually the combination of this new catching mechanic and battling actually keeps the gameplay feeling fresh and less repetitive in the long run. This mechanic interestingly doesn't devalue the pomp and ceremony that comes with nabbing a legendary or a particularly rare Pokemon either. Something like Snorlax or the legendary birds, you'll have to battle first to fainting point, and then you'll have the opportunity to catch them. This wonderful blend of old and new makes Pokemon Let's Go feel more like a reboot of the series than a straightforward remastering. Your Pokemon box, for example, now lives in your bag rather than on a Poké Center computer, and the Safari Park has been replaced with the new Go Park. It's here that you'll be able to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Let's Go, although not the other way around. And then you'll be able to try and catch them to add to your Let's Go collection. Plus, if you transfer 25 of the same species of Pokemon, such as 25 Pikachu, from Go to Let's Go, you'll unlock a special minigame that'll earn you more candies. That means completing your Pokédex is a lot easier, but if you're not a Go fan, you'll be pleased to hear that the functionality isn't actually as huge as I imagined. Let's Go is actually a rather straightforward Pokemon game, albeit with some modern tweaks and rejigging. HMs have been ditched in favour of giving your buddy Pokemon secret techniques that replace the traditional cut, surf, fly, and so on. Thankfully, you still get them all in a similar fashion to the source material, but it does make it a lot easier to manage your Pokemon's moves without having to make space for all those HMs. And building a bond with your Pikachu or Eevee is all part of that. Not only can you deck them out in adorable outfits, they'll tell you when they're happy or sad, and also have attacks and buffs that are linked to your relationship with them. It's all utterly adorable and makes you feel more connected to the series than ever before. You're not just playing as a Pokemon trainer, you're throwing the Pokeballs, giving Pikachu or Eevee belly rubs, and interacting with the game more physically than ever. Of course, the game is still drizzled with a generous helping of nostalgia, which all helps heighten the fact that this is Pokemon Yellow all over again, but with a new level of finish and polish that hasn't been seen before in the Pokemon series. From everything I've seen Pokemon Let's Go do, even within the constraints of a Pokemon Yellow reimagining, it feels like an exciting glimpse at the future of Pokemon. From the slick cutscenes and the Pokemon animations, to certain gameplay tweaks that made me literally giggle with glee, and I won't ruin them for you here, Pokemon Let's Go is definitely a shift towards a Pokemon future I can't wait to see. Even if you see Pokemon Let's Go as a stopgap before the major Pokemon Switch game launch next year, you're going to find plenty to praise here. Never before has a Pokemon world felt so alive, and if this is a sign of things to come, you're about to be very excited indeed. We're giving Pokemon Let's Go 4.5 stars. If you want to read more about Pokemon Let's Go or any of the other games and entertainment we cover on Games Radar, click the buttons on the left. And don't forget to hit that big button in the middle for more news, reviews, previews and more from us here at Games Radar Plus.